And then laterally, it gets even worse because in one direction, what you can do is biology is so interoperable, you can start to make chimeras and hybrids between biological tissues and machines. So we can make I can have over here somebody that's 99% human and a little bit of chips in the brain, right? With some AI. Over here, it's the opposite. It's 99% Roomba with some human brain cells living in it that sort of are instrumented to it. And we can fill in every single point in the middle. Every point in the middle is occupied by a possible being, 50-50, 60-30, 60-40, you name it, right? And if you're saying this is a machine and this is a human and these are binary categories, then you got a real problem telling me where we're going to shift over, right? Where are we going to click over? And the same thing with on the biological, the bioengineering. And so here's a human. At some point, we're going to want some gills and somebody's going to want a tail and somebody's going to want a third brain hemisphere. All of this is completely doable. And we could do much of this tomorrow. And so then again, you have to tell me where are they? When are they not human anymore? I feel like these categories are treating them as natural kinds is limiting more than it is facilitating for ideas in this field.
Well, we very kind of clearly going into transhumanism, which is indeed quite a natural progression.
I get this from people all the time. Oh my God, it's unnatural. Look, natural is getting scratched in the forest, getting an infection and dying because because you got scratched or because we don't know how to brush our teeth. Like natural is terrible. Natural is absolutely terrible. And we can do better than this. And I think that all of these things are going to be people are going to laugh at us in the future. I think thinking about the things that we were concerned with here.
Another argument could be, well, what is really natural? Like if we are natural and naturally our brains are coming up with those extensions, they are natural, therefore, as well.
Sure. A lot of this stuff goes back to a Garden of Eden view. Of course, if it was the case that somebody has prepped all of this for us in the best possible way, then of course the answer is, hey, you scientists, don't screw it up. It's already as good as it's going to be. All you're going to do is make it worse. That made sense when people thought that this was all created for us in the best possible way. That picture, that story has crumbled long ago. There's no way, I think, rationally to look around at the health disparities worldwide, the incredible suffering due to disease and aging and everything else, and to say that, well, natural is fantastic. Let's just make sure that, okay, natural is horrible. And up until now, there's been no way to get around it. Now, finally, we have, we're the adults in the room now. We have some ability. Of course, we're going to mess things up too, of course. But we have now some ability to do better than natural. And let's just remember that natural is not someone has prepped this for us, in accordance to our values of happiness, of fulfillment, all that. Nobody's done that. Evolution optimizes for biomass, basically.
I really vividly remember when you first shown the videos with those flatworms, the proverbial flatworms by now. And essentially, once you get the two-headed or three-headed, and those kind of tractors in the space of the dynamical system, they're stable, right? They replicate and they are still two-headed. And essentially say, well, one-headed worm was a solution, some local minimum found by evolutionary stochastic gradient descent or you name it. And it could have been another solution. So why won't we just look for them?